Hopefully this time everyone will be able to hear me. I had some technical difficulties with the last live for June, but I'm starting over again. I even changed the title a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing this wonderful, wonderful day? I do hope that everybody is staying positively encouraged and motivated in more ways than one. So originally I wanted to talk about what are you investing in you? And then I kept running into these roadblocks. The roadblock that just kept saying, okay, yes, what are you investing in yourself? But is it selfish? Am I a selfish person because I want to invest in myself? I had to think about it and I had to contemplate if it was something that was worth digging into. And then I realized all the things that have transpired in my life led me to exactly where I'm at today. Because I invested in myself. I took away the bigger picture. I had to let go of the bigger picture and focus on me. So when you learn how to focus on you, you're going to lose some people along the way. You're going to lose people that you didn't think you would ever lose along the way. But when you find yourself, when you find that person that you are, and you are your own true authentic self, then nothing else matters. That means you have grown. You're going in a different path and a different direction in your life. And there's no shame or blame in it. I realized that I lost a lot of friends along this wonderful journey that I'm on. And I said to myself, if that friend or family member can't accept me for me, then they were never my friend or family in the first place. Don't ever feel sorry for investing in yourself. Don't ever feel bad for wanting better than what you settle for. When I started this journey, I was doing so many different things and I could not focus on that one thing that was the most important to me. And that was me. I put everything and everybody else at the forefront. Everything that everybody said and did, I jumped and gravitated to it as if it was going to make a huge difference in my life if I did A, B, C, or D. When I realized those same individuals and those same people were not jumping for me. Like I said, you have friends. You have those friends, but you have those distant friends as well. I have friends that appreciate me more than some of the others, and they're strangers. So you have to bring yourself back a couple of steps, and you have to say, okay, this person has been in my life since I was a little person, whatever. But when you grow up, you have to give up a lot of things, a lot of places, a lot of people, and you can't be ashamed of it. You can't be mad because you haven't talked to Timbuktu in 12 years. There are people I don't talk to for days, weeks, months, and years, and we can pick up and have a regular conversation today as if we have never been out of each other's lives. We all have to grow up. Everybody has to plant seeds, and every one of those seeds aren't always going to be good seeds. Some of the seeds you sow are going to be rotten. Some of them are going to mold. Some of them are going to mildew. Some of them are going to blossom and they're going to develop a fungus. Something is always going to happen, is what I'm trying to say. As long as you are wanting to and focusing on being a better you, then nothing else should even matter. Nobody should be worried about or focused on what you got on or who likes this and who don't like that and what direction you going in. Oh, she bought a car today. Oh, him and her got married. It's none of your business. Stay out of other people's business. I just told somebody this morning, does that person sleep with you at night? Does that person wake up next to you in the morning? Does that person pay any one of your bills? Is that individual going to make or break your bank account? If the answer to all of those questions is no, then please tell me, why are we still having the same conversation? You are worth more than what you settle for. And some of the wealthiest people in this world have a very small circle. I know that I am abundantly rich. I am abundantly rich because of what I have done in my life. I'm not stuck or fixated on materialistic things that aren't gonna do anything for me. Men come a dime a dozen. Women come a dime a dozen. People come a dime a dozen. You can run out here in the streets and you can see you get you a friend. You can find friends. You can find acquaintances, associates, however you want to put them. But the most important thing is you. If you're not focused on you, then who else is? If you want to make sure that Becky Sue remains your friend for the rest of your life, how are you going to do that? You're going to have to appease Becky Sue. Well, if Becky Sue say jump, you're going to say how high. That's not what we were built for. We were not built to break. We may slip, trip, and fall, and sometimes we're even going to stumble. But there is nobody that can write or cash your check except you. So when you sit back and you think about the value that you place on others' lives, remember that your value is equal, if not more. I'm always going to consider myself as an equal. I don't care who you are, which direction you look, how you say it, spray it, or mold it. Quintina is always going to be that person that's going to be equal to whatever I'm going to be equally yoked. If it's something I can't do and I can't figure it out, then it wasn't meant for me. Don't get mad about it. Don't get upset. Don't get disappointed. Don't be disrespectful. It just wasn't for you. It wasn't your time. Your seed is planted, but it wasn't blossoming yet. You didn't put enough water on it. Remember that. When you invest in you, you got to invest in you. So if you plant that seed and you don't water that seed or nurture that seed, then how do you expect that seed to grow? How do you expect that seed to blossom into something different? You say you want to be your own true authentic self. How are you your own authentic self when you're running behind everything and everybody else? I have met so many people in my lives who have said they want to be this and then they do something completely different. If you say you want to be a millionaire, then you need to focus on being a millionaire. If you say you want to get your hair done or your nails or your feet, you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to buy some land, whatever it is that you feel like it is that you want to do, if you feel like you can do it, then I say do it. Nobody's going to judge you worse than you. You are your worst judge. You are your own critic. You are your worst enemy. But at the end of the day, what is made for me is made for me. Nobody else can tell you how to shape, make, or mold it. If you have a goal in life that you would like to complete or accomplish, then I encourage you to focus on that goal. You can't focus on the world. When you focus on yourself, you invest in yourself, which means you're going to come out abundantly high on top of that totem pole that everybody else want to be on top of. It's all right to be different. It's all right to have minimum to no friends. It's very common for people who actually grow up in life to lose friends. But the amount of people that you gain in the process outweigh that one person that you lost. And I'm a very big person when it comes to loss, because I don't like losing people. I had to learn that as well. I've lost a lot of people that I would really love to have in my life, but they just wasn't for me. It wasn't my, that seed wasn't there for me to nurture. And I'm okay with that. So you have to be okay with who you are, where you are, and what decisions you are making for you. You are your own authentic person. I say it again. You are your own authentic person. Nobody can take anything from you except you. You are robbing yourself if you're still dwelling on what Tom, Dick, and Harry got to say. If you're more focused on the things and the people that are around you, you're not focused on yourself and you're not investing in yourself. It's okay to step away. It's okay to move out of a situation and put yourself in a situation that's more compromising. I don't ever want to put myself in an uncompromising situation, because uncompromising situations mean you have to make an uncompromising decision. So when you think about that one thing that you thought you did right, but it was wrong, and you come back and it slaps you in the face, you get mad about it. You gripe and grumble. Oh, my daughter got pregnant in high school. Oh, my son got killed when he was riding in a car. My husband this, my wife that. We lose people every day. I am no stranger to loss. But what I am a stranger to is in limiting myself. I do not limit myself. I don't want people in my life who are going to limit me and that are going to try to say, oh, no, I'm good. You don't even have to apologize. You don't ever have to apologize to me for walking away. Because I promise you, every time you walk away, somebody else is going to walk in. Because it's a cycle. Remember, we are a cycle of individuals, and we continue to cycle. It's just like the earth. It's just like the earth. It keeps going, and it keeps going, and it keeps going. The sun doesn't just rise and set on you. The sun rises and sets on the world. Do you understand? When you understand the difference, then you know the difference. Stop limiting yourself. Stop making yourself be that person that you are not. There's nothing wrong with goals. There's nothing wrong with values. But you have to learn how to build a solid platform in order to be a part of the solution. People who are solution oriented are very successful in this world. They are very successful mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I commend them every day, because they have the toughest job ever. And that's waking up every day to be yourself. When you learn how to be your own authentic self, when you learn how to be you, I promise you, you will not be sorry. I want each and every one of you to take this message and listen to it and really think about the choices that you have made, and understand that it is okay to invest in yourself. I encourage you to invest in yourself. It is very important to invest in yourself. Stop waiting on everything and everybody else to happen. Where they say, oh, ye of little faith. Where's your faith in yourself? If nobody has faith in you but you are still winning. So at the end of every conversation, I want you to always remember that I love each and every one of you, and there is nothing that you can do about it. I'll take my arms and wrap them all the way around you and tell you that I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. I hope this live has given somebody something to think about, marinate on, and grill. I do hope each and every one of you have a wonderful and marvelous day. And thank you for being a part of the solution.